Hi, everyone. We're so excited to be here. I'm kind of nervous, to be honest with you, because I'm a shy person. Nevertheless, we're happy to be here and we're happy to share all the information related to AI and its use inside and outside the classroom. AI, or artificial intelligence, is not only ChatGPT. It's not only something that generates some sort of information when you ask for it. In short, we can tell that AI is a software that mimics human behavior and capability. So we're talking about machine learning because it can actually learn, computer vision, natural language processing, which is the thing that we are going to talk about in a moment, and many other things. AI is not only a chatbot that is providing some sort of information when is asked for or to do so. It is more than that. It is something that can actually learn and provide more than a simple answer over here. The integration of AI technology over here in foreign language teaching is an emergent topic that we need to discuss. I'm pretty sure that most of you have heard that a lot of students, if you're teachers right now, you have heard students talking about ChatGPT, and maybe you have heard that most of them have used ChatGPT or other AIs in one way or another. Now, I wanted you to try to get this information because, again, we truly believe this is important, especially in our context, the Mexican context, because a lot of teachers don't realize that students are using AI on a regular basis. So we truly believe it's important to get this information across when it comes to technology. Now, we decided, after we collected all this data, we decided to conduct another research to provide a list of AI tools that can be used inside and outside the classroom. This is the thing that we are going to talk about in a moment. But I want you to notice that the list that we have over here includes all the apps or sites that could be accessible across various devices. So you can actually use these tools on your laptop, your tablet, or even your cell phone, or whatever you got. They're actually pretty easy to use.
We're going to continue, and I'm going to explain some tools that might be useful for you as a teacher and as a student. We have the first one, and we have talked about AI. And this is a useful tool because you can use it to practicing language skills.
Now, this one is Talkball AI, and is actually used so you can practice your speaking skills. As you can tell, it's pretty easy to access. You can actually type Talkball AI, so you can use it on your cell phone or on your computer. And the only thing that you have to do is to click on the language that you want to learn. For the example that I'm going to show you, I'm going to use a language that is not very common here, at least not in Mexico, that is Arabic. And as you can tell, after we have selected or we have clicked, the language is going to ask us what is the primary reason for learning that language. But as you can tell, you got different modes. You have a call mode, you have the role play mode, and you have the character mode. So you can actually get to know a fictional character or a historical one. Again, I haven't tried that one before, but I have seen some videos. And as far as I can tell, it's pretty accurate, if I must say so. So in the first part, it says, hello, it's presenting itself. And I decided to use Spanish so you can understand what was going on over here. I asked the AI this question that we have here. I asked, which other words can I use to say hello? My teacher told me that I could use masalama. Is that correct? That's the common word that we use in Arabic to say hello or to say hi. And as you can tell, the AI is providing some sort of cultural knowledge, cultural awareness when it comes to certain words or lexical chunks of information. Over here, it says, hi, Jesús. Yes, you can say masalama again. That means hi or hello. To say hi, you can also say marhaba or alha if you want to vary a little bit. So as you can tell, it provides some sort of instant feedback and it gives you more options that you asked for. And you can continue with the conversation, of course. I didn't continue with the conversation over here, but I wanted you to know that you can actually use this bot so you can practice.
Then the second one is Lengua Talk. We can use Lengua Talk to practice speaking, videos, podcasts, and flashcards.
Okay, so we're going to continue with language you can access using your Google account or even your Facebook account, if I remember correctly. Now, so you can tell we have many things that we can use with this app and website. The one that I'm going to show you right now is the one that says communicate with the AI. But I want you to notice that we can use it. So we can listen to a podcast, you can learn frequency words, you can import articles, you can even watch videos or use flashcards if you really want to do so. What kind of skills can you practice with Language Talk? Well, you can practice all 4 language skills or any kind of skill that you can imagine. Over here, as you can tell, you can choose from different options. The one that I'm going to choose right now is do a role play. After that, you will see that you have other options that you can select from. In this case, we are going to choose social and family life. And well, as I mentioned before, I wanted to use planning the weekly food shop with your partner. Quais pratos você quer preparar esta semana? So it's asking me what kind of food do I want to prepare this week. I decided to answer in this way so you can understand that you can actually have feedback right away when it comes to this AI. For example, I put quiero preparar un postre. So as you can tell, you got the direct translation that you require and you got a very specific explanation of the mistake that you have made.
The next one is Advice AI, and this is an assistant for teachers. With this assistant that we have here for teachers, we can create some amazing activities. You can log in with a Google account or with your email. Once that you log in, you will find that we have, in the first picture that you have on the left, we have different tabs. We have planning, information objects, independent practice, cooperative learning, and gamification. Yes, these are the kind of activities that you can design here. Now I'm going to show you an example, okay? In this case, I selected the planning tab and also the lesson sheet, because in this case, I want to create a lesson, yes, for my students. Then now you have to select the subject. This is pretty important, okay? Because you have to complete with the information. Okay, once that you already complete the top, below you will find this rectangle with topic or keywords. You have to tell this AI what do you need. In this case, I wrote straight passive voice steps with present continuous and present perfect continuous, okay? Because that's what I want to practice with my students. And finally, you have to click in Add to Workspace, the green rectangle that you have below, and it's going to create all the lesson plan that you have on the right. And we're going to continue with Memrise. With Memrise, you can practice, for example, your reading, because this is a chatbot with a feedback. So for a lot of students, it's important when they practice by their own to have a feedback, a real feedback at the moment. The last one is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is, I think, is the most popular. I bet that you know. And you can use it for academic purposes. For example, for practicing language skills in this case. And the first thing that you have to do is go to your browser and type chat.openai.com. Yes, and after that, you will see the screen that I have here with this picture. But in this case, we're going to use it to plan a class. You just need to give the instruction and that's all. In this case, I gave the instruction, design a class, a 15 minutes class to practice future going to and future will. You have to give precise information, okay? Because if you don't give the precise information to the AI, you will receive a wide information, yes, a wide range of information.
And well, before we finish, I want you to try to answer this question. Think about the question that I'm sharing with you right now. Being experts, if you are teachers or even students, we want to know what you think about this. Being experts in foreign language teaching and learning, what challenges and opportunities do you identify when it comes to using AI inside and outside the classroom? That is something that I want you to notice. These are some of the references that I was showing previously over here. We got more. If you really want to know more about AI, you can communicate with us. This is the contact I'm going to share with you. You can send us a message, you can send us an email, and we'll be happy to provide this information to you. Now, we are open to any kind of questions over here. We really appreciate your attention. We know that 1 hour is not enough when it comes to this type of topics over here. But if you have any type of questions in English or Spanish or Portuguese, feel free to ask. And thank you so much.